Well, a very good evening, guys, and welcome to this stream. I'm Scott185. If this is your first time here, you're very welcome. Hit the like button, give us a little subscribe, and leave a comment. Tonight, guys, we are in the Airbus A320neo. We're parked up at Glasgow Airport. There's a VATSIM event happening tonight between Heathrow and Glasgow. I suspect Heathrow is going to be very, very busy, so we decided to go the opposite route, hoping that it will be a bit quieter than coming up from Heathrow. Hopefully that means that we don't have to do any holding, because the Airbus A320neo is notoriously, well, it doesn't hold. So we'll see what happens, guys. We're going to trek down to Heathrow and see what happens on the way. So let's just jump into the cockpit and get ourselves set up. So let's just get the checklist open and we'll go from here. Okay, so first of all, what we do, guys, is we bring the battery switches on, hook up the external power, start the APU, give it a couple of seconds, then start it up, bring in pro window heat and APU bleed, turn this up just to give us a bit of light. Let's get some light in our cockpit, guys. There we go. There we go, and integrated light as well. Beautiful. Okay, so we're in the experimental version of the mod today, and hoping that it will be stable. Obviously there's a new version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. You'll see in one of my other videos that was released, so just hoping that everything behaves itself as we venture out down to London. Let's just see what we can do here. Now this is misbehaving a little bit, so the overhead panel, let's do it from memory, which is, oh, I wonder if that works better if I do it that way. No, it's not wanting to play ball. Okay, that is fine.
BA212 requesting pushback.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, VATSIM's already on, so let's just turn off all of the fuel pump, turn them on. Cruise supply comes on, and that's seat belts. No smoking on this flight. On the emergency exits, and we'll do lights when we push back. So that's that side of things. We'll get our clearance, and then we'll publish the or we'll go into the MCDU menu just to make sure that we've got everything we need. I've already sort of pre-populated this, so let's just have a quick check on the ATIS. So again, I'm just getting this from vPilot, guys, which you might not be able to see on the screen, but it's fine. We'll go with the yeah, I'll read it out to you so you know what it is. So we've got information Bravo, and what runway are we taking off from? Runway 23. Transition level is 80, so 8,000 feet. It's pretty windy. Yeah, 15 knots, 200. Okay, yep. Overcast at 1,300. It's saying that QNH is 989, so we can punch that in here. Let's put the pressure in. That's just scrolling down, guys. That's 99. And we got information Bravo, so that's fine. Let's just tune to ground so we can listen in and see what's going on. 12170. Just cycle through. Nope. 70. Flip flop it. Sounds pretty
Quality
cool.
1 Tango Alpha, read back correct report ready.
Yeah, that's better for me. It's just the guy who was reading back was quiet. Let's get the navs lined up. That's gone too far, it needs to be the middle. There we go. And what happens, guys, that just says that it's going to be 7 minutes until it aligns. Just increase some brightness of these displays so we can actually see what we're doing. And so runway 23, guys, what we would be expecting is, let me just get my flight plan up. We would be expecting a Normal 1 hotel departure, which we'll brief just once we get everything set up, and we can talk you through sort of how that works.
Right, good evening. KLM 09 on gate 17.
That's our KLM buddy next to us.
To Frankfurt.
And he's off to Frankfurt.
KLM 09 Glasgow ground follow. Your route's invalid, stand by.
No, not such a good start. Just wait for him, and then we'll get our clearance, guys, and start punching things in. We can probably start setting things up and then change it if this if we get a change. So hit in it request, and, get the initial screen coming up. So we can put in an arbitrary cost index. Let's call it 5, which works. And then we can clear out all these, go back into the MCDU menu, ATSU, AOC menu, performance, weight and balance. So like we've done before, guys, hit the refuel button, it adjusts your fuel, go forward a page, payload, adjust for that, and we're good. Performance page, so we take off with flaps 1 and put that in there, and just hit these buttons on the left. That'll populate your V1, your VR, and your V2 speed. Transition altitude we know is 8,000. That's where we change from.
Shuttle 7 Whiskey stand 2 on is ready for push and stop.
Shuttle 7X.
That's where we change from
local,
the local pressure into standard pressure.
Yeah, Shuttle 7X, sorry, apologies. Push to approved face east. Yeah.
Gosh, he forgot his name. I can't talk. I'm pretty rusty. I haven't flown on VATSIM for a little while now, so we'll see what happens, guys. We're on stand 16, so we're going to call for clearance and see what happens. Let's see what this guy tells us. So we'll give him a call now. Glasgow ground, very good evening. Speaker 185 with you on stand 16. Airbus A320neo with Bravo. Request clearance. Sorry, request clearance is filed to Heathrow.
Speaker 185 hit Glasgow ground. Hello. Cleared to Heathrow. Norbo 1 hotel. Squawk 2175.
Cleared to Heathrow in the Normal 1 hotel. Squawk 2175. Speaker 185.
So 185 correct.
Cool. Got a bit confused there, guys. I was trying to give myself a clearance. That's not the best thing to do. So, transponders down here on the right hand side. That goes in 2175. In the mod at the moment, it won't pick up other traffic that it is trying to avoid, which is what TCAS is. So it's a traffic collision advisory service. So we'll turn it on for other people. Hopefully it'll help them. But for us, it does not do any good, guys, unfortunately. Okay. So the IRS are still aligning, which is a little bit slow. Hopefully they'll come on, we'll see.
Last station calling very quiet, say again.
We can, though. We've set this up. We're going to go to our flight plan.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha, stand 63, push and start approved.
Runway 23, and he said it was a Norb 1 hotel, or Normal 1 hotel. There we go. Just insert it. We can also insert our arrival. So I think at the moment Heathrow are using 27 right, and we're expecting should be a Nugra 1 hotel arrival. Let's see if it's in here. Go right the way through the list. Yeah, there you go. Nugra 1 hotel. We'll put Novias in. They should vector us. If not, it'll be quite exciting, guys, if they don't do that. Just click on constraints, so that shows up here.
Okay, ground.
Let's just check our takeoff data, so we'll just have a little look at that. performance.
KLM 09, cleared to Frankfurt, Norbo 1 Hotel,
Cool.
squawk 1151.
Okay, the IRS are still lining. 6 minutes there. 5 minutes. We're getting there, guys. We can set up some other things. So we can set up our weather radar. Click that to the left. Turn on our wind shear. And, let's just wait for our IRSs to line. I'm going to try this checklist again because it's a bit of a pain that it's not working, but I'm sure I can work it out. Okay, what have we missed? Flight directors need to come on. And I think that's probably it. This is pre-taxi. Yeah, we're good. I think. Ooh. Let's boost the taxi, guys. So it's runway 23. So if I just bring up on screen for you guys the Navigraph, so you should be able to see that. So we're stand 16. So we're going to push back. We'll taxi along Lima, turn right along Alpha, and then this should. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one here. So we'll go Lima and then Alpha, and we just put along all the way out to runway 23, and we either go to Bravo 1 or Alpha 2 and Alpha 1. So we will figure that out once we get nearer to the runway. Route is already in Navigraph, so you can see we sort of depart off to the west, take a left turn, head down sort of the west coast of the United Kingdom, and then turn in towards Heathrow. Let's just do the departure. So basically going to follow the purple line out. Constraint is up to 6,000 feet, so we'll put that into our constraints. Otherwise, pretty simple, hopefully, guys. Ooh, that's not a good radio here, it's kind of crackly. Ooh, no.
Speedbird 1810 unreadable.
Unreadable.
Speedbird 1810, check that again.
Yeah, readability 5 now.
Thank you, start again.
Right, we'll disconnect the jetway, guys, because we're getting close to wanting to push back, so
989, phone 77800.
let's just let that go back.
Super 1810 cleared to Heathrow, Norbo 1 Hotel, squawk 1154.
Speedbird 1810, Norbo 1 Hotel, departure runway 02, squawk 1154.
Not sure what the chap on the end's doing. He's certainly facing the wrong way. Beautiful.
Control 7 Whiskey is ready for taxi.
Oh, I love that. It was him. He spun around on the spot.
7 X-ray, taxi straight ahead, Golf Alpha, hold Alpha 1 from runway 23.
Right, let's jump back in. How are Iris?
Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying Shoal 7 Whiskey. Shoal 7 X-ray, so straight Golf Alpha, hold Alpha 1, Shoal 7 X-ray.
Battle of the
I did wonder that.
Alright, 2 minutes and then we'll push back, guys. Should be hopefully nice little flight, 1 hour, guys, down into London. It's just very similar to what we've done before. So if you've seen some of my other streams, you'll understand sort of what we're doing in terms of starting the aircraft and how it all operates. So hopefully no surprises here. But follow along, try this if you can in the simulator, and see where you get to, because it's good fun just trying to kind of work out how to get the most out of this and enjoy yourself on VATSIM. Okay, how our RS is doing. It's because we're far north. There's still a lining. There goes the other Speedbird.
KLM 09, stand 17, push and start approved.
Now he's asking for push and start, so I think we'll have to wait. Oh, come on, IRS, there's a line. 1 minute. We can just check our plan, yeah. So this lines up with what we expected, so we're going to go out, take a left turn, then head down. All good. Alright, we'll stick our beacon on, stick some strobes on, just so that people know we're about to... So he's just pushing back, so now we're going to have to wait.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha, taxi straight ahead, Alpha, hold Alpha 1 for runway 23.
Just Watch the turn, mate. Don't want you coming into the back of the mighty Airbus here. Easy. So that's been an update to Flight Simulator, guys. So hopefully as we get into London there'll be some pretty good views. Did a flight over it early this week, and it's up close. It looks a bit strange. Some of the buildings look a bit melted, but hopefully from a distance it will look pretty good. It's going to be dark, so we might not be able to see very much.
Hello, continue taxi straight ahead, Golf, stand 20.
What we can do is just figure out what our next frequency is. So tower's on 118.8, so why don't we just punch that in, guys, so we're ready. Really, yeah, 118.8. Oh yes, it's lined up, the irises.
Can we take one of the cars, one of the 6? Eurotrans 5 for Victor, yeah, continue taxi, Golf, and stand 6 times.
Okay, so what we need to do is wait for the KLM to go, guys, and then we will be on our way.
Shuttle 7 X-ray, contact tower 118.8, bye-bye.
118.8, Shuttle 7 X-ray, have a good day, son. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that's
KLM 09, after the Eurotrans,
just calling for taxi.
204, passes in front of you, left to right, continue taxi, Golf, Alpha, hold Alpha 1 from D3.
Looking traffic.
Pushback now, guys, now that he's out of the way. And Speedbird 185 is ready for push and start.
Speedbird 185 stands 16, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Speedbird 185. Oh, last guys. Okay, so we take the parking brake off. Let's get our chap in his little tug to push us back. Just be connecting. Yes, there we go.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha, contact tower 118.8, bye-bye.
The graphics, what's going on inside the airplane? It's pretty blurry. Anyway, let's look at the graphics. Let's start the engine. So, just start both at the same time. You can do that in the Airbus, which is pretty cool. See an aircraft taking off in the distance. That's our engine starting. You can hear them roaring into life. And, this is cool, guys. We're getting underway. Good time. Should be landing hopefully around sort of 8:30ish. We'll see. Nice chap. Put the parking brake on, so he will then let us be. Alright. His engines are starting up. Need to put one stage of flapping in terms of taking off. We on as well. I didn't do it actually, I should have disconnected the external power, but what we can do is turn off the APU and the APU bleed, because we're now running off the engines, and we will put auto brake at max. We will arm our speed brake just in case we have a rejected takeoff. Just hit, let's go to the checklist. So this is where we missed things. We should have done the external power before we went, but that's fine. Let's put on some taxi lights so we can see where we're going. Engine startup has been completed. APU boot came off. Got ground spoilers armed. Flaps are fine, and APU master switch is off. So, alright, let's get ourselves down to the runway, guys. And Speedboat 185 is ready for taxi.
KLM 09, contact tower 118.8, bye-bye.
That's not
118.8,
Speedboat 185, taxi straight ahead, right Golf, Alpha, hold Alpha 1 from runway 23.
straight ahead, right onto Golf, Alpha 1 for runway 23, Speedboat 185. Okay guys, so that's exactly what we expected from when we briefed it earlier. So we're going right down to Alpha 1, which is at the end, so let's take the brake off and get on our way. What we can do is hit the takeoff configuration button here, and you can see that there's a checklist here that just tells us everything that we need. So auto brake is max, signs and seatbelt signs, cabin we can check in a minute, spoilers are armed, flaps takeoff, and takeoff configuration is normal. So let's pedal down, we can ding the cabin, and it should do it again. Yeah, it says cabin ready here, which is good. It means that everyone is settled in their seats, ready to go. So this is Golf, we're just taking a right onto here. And, we basically just follow this taxiway all the way to the runway. It's pretty simple. And then, like after takeoff, guys, we're climbing up to 6,000 feet. That was our constraint on the departure. And I think we'll get handed over to another frequency pretty soon. We should go to tower and then to approach. So it's quite good. The signs seem to be updated in the simulator that we follow the taxiway signs, so hoping it means that we can follow them rather than having to sort of rely on maps and things. So you can see we're just taxiing out. It's pretty good, the simulator at the moment. Showing a clear sky, the ATIS sort of, I'll just check we've got real live weather on. Yeah, it is live weather. The ATIS seems to suggest something else, but we will just make do with what we've got.
Speedbird 185, contact tower 118.8, bye-bye.
118.8, have a good evening, Speed 185.
You too, bye.
Pays to be polite, guys. Alright, okay, let's just slow down a little bit. Just flip-flop up to 118.8. And that's tower. Our next frequency will be 119.1, but see. Glasgow Tower, Speed 185 with you, taxiing Alpha 1, runway 23.
Spirit 185, Glasgow Tower, hello, Alpha 1, line up for runway 23.
Hi Alpha 1, line up runway 23, Speed 185. Cool. Alright guys, let's just put some landing lights on so we can see where we're going. So, Alpha 1 is down here. He's told us that we can line up. So we'll get ourselves in position on the runway. So you can see the sign on the left there says Alpha. It doesn't say Alpha 1, but we know it's that from looking at the charts.
KLM, United contact on Scottish Control 126.3, bye-bye.
126.3.
So he's going to 126.3, so I think that's where we'll be going next. So we can always punch that in just while we wait on the runway. Nicely lined up. Parking brake, 126.3. through. Too far. He's going to give us our takeoff clearance, isn't he, while we do this? No! 126. Decimal 3. Alright. So we're good to go, guys. We're just waiting for our takeoff clearance. It's all pretty easy. So when we get into Heathrow, it's going to be busy, I think. So guys, if you're enjoying the stream or you're watching the video on replay, hit the like button, subscribe. There's a lot more videos, do a lot of general aviation on this channel, so something for everyone. And do put some comments if you want to see any other video types that are that would be useful to you. Okay, so we're just waiting for our clearance now, guys. A lot of waiting for this KLM in front of us. He's holding us up. Checklist for takeoff, so all this is good. Takeoff will basically advance to full throttle and then we'll go into a climb.
Super 1523, subsistence 190 degrees 60 knots, we have takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 23, speed 185. Right guys, that's our clearance. We release the parking brake, advance the throttles. We've got Mantoga showing up. We'll start the stopwatch as well. There we go. That's our rotate speed, guys, so gently pull back on the joystick. That's a positive rate of climb. Gear can come up. And we're following the flight director, so the this thing here where the green cross is, it's pretty easy on this climb out, straight ahead really. Can have a little look. It's really good graphics in the simulator. Let's jump in. And when we get to around 1,000 feet, guys, what we'll do is we'll just engage the autopilot. We'll get handed off in a second, I think, to Scottish as well. Okay, so we'll engage the autopilot now, guys. There we go. Move into lever climb. And all this pilot's doing is just getting us back on the right flight directors. It's also dipping the nose because it wants to build up some speed. That's interesting, it's building up quite ahead of speed there, but seems to be okay now.
With 185 complex Scottish control, 126.4.
Over to Scottish 126.3, speed for 185. So what it doesn't seem to be doing at the moment, guys, is sort of tracking our speed where we want it to be, but let's see. We've got... There we go. I think that's it, just kicked in. Alright, we'll go to Scottish 126.3.
Ascot 010, contact Glasgow radar now 119.1, bye-bye.
It's quite strange that the speed sort of seemed to kick in at the last minute. There we go.
Ascot 00, enjoy you. Thanks. Quality 1 there, Tango Alpha, contact Scottish Control 1135.850, good evening.
Scottish 135850 for quality 1 Tango Alpha, excellent service, bye.
Scottish Control, Speedbird 185 with you, climbing 6,000 feet, Noble 1 Hotel.
Speedbird 185, Scottish Control, good evening, climb now, flight level 250.
Flight level 250, Speedbird 185. So, just bump up the flight levels, guys. Gauge manage altitude. And it's because he's giving us a flight level. We'll basically change this to standard pressure.
But 74 Mike, route direct Haven.
Route direct.
We're just starting our left turn now, guys, towards Norbo. Which is
09, contact Scottish
Yep.
Control 135.850, good evening.
and I think we'll get handed over to 135850 as well, so we'll get that. So, passing 10,000 feet, guys, we can turn off our landing lights because we don't see where we're going, and we can turn off our nose light. We've got nav on. Everything else is good. We can disarm the ground spoilers now by just pulling this down. So, and that's us on our way. What that light is down there, interesting. That looks like Prestwick below us.
$85.75 Mike, Scottish Control, good evening. Rebel 1 call for arrival, expect flight level 80 at Atlantic, descend flight level 200.
Number 1 Golf, expect flight level 801.
Easy 28 Papa, descend flight level 80 level Papa. Correction, Lanark.
Descend flight level 80 level Lanark, easy 28 Papa.
Okay, let's just take our flight plan, guys. Just basically saying we'll land around about 8:35. But yeah, nice and calm tonight, guys. Nice evening for flying. It's pretty, bit of background music on, guys, because it's pretty chilled out here at the moment. Nice and chilled, and I go outside and you can hear the engine screaming. graphics there, guys. But yeah, beautiful. There's great graphics in this Airbus. Look around the cockpit. It's pretty nice. You can see the bit of cloud over there actually.
74 Mike, contact Scottish
not
Control
cloud at all.
135.525, good evening.
That's actually Ireland.
You're welcome, good night.
Scottish Control, very good evening, sir. Right, I will land your Papa descending to land number 370 inbound to correction 260 inbound.
Ryanair 190 Papa, Scottish Control, good evening. Rebel 1, call for arrival. Expect flight level 80 at Lanark, descend up flight level 210.
Roger, descend flight level 210, Rebel 1 Golf, again, expect flight level 80 at Lanark, Ryanair 190.
Speedbird 185, contact Scottish Control 135.850, good evening.
Oh, it's Scottish on 135.850. Have a good evening, Speed 185.
Easy 575,
Set up.
Mike, descend
We're
flight
just listening
level
out there, guys, so we saw
190.
you were going to the sky. So we'll go back over to Scottish and give him a shout. Scottish Control, good evening, Speedbird 185 with you, climbing flight level 250.
Speedbird 185, Scottish, hello, climbing flight level 35, correction 330.
Flight level 330, Speedbird 185.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha,
He's
report your
gonna
speed now to London on 133.7, bye bye.
He's going to give us our, I guess our final altitude.
Speed to London 133.7.
Interesting. There's no clouds, but I would expect some clouds, so maybe something's happened with the weather, but we do have wind. If I can kick it in by.
SW 55 Victor, Scottish Control, thank you. Ribble, in fact, in PIP, 1 Echo arrival for Edinburgh.
What happened if I put a few clouds?
Echo arrival for Edinburgh. SW 55
Shuttle 6 Echo, turn
This
left
is
heading
good.
320 degrees. Left heading 320 shuttle. SW 55 Victor, heading 345.
Flight heading 345, SW 55.
Speedbird 10 Delta, convert to 280 knots.
Convert to 280 knots. Speed 10 Delta.
Shuttle 6 Echo, descend when ready, flight level 260 level, abeam Aslin, and convert to 280 knots.
Ready flight level 260 level Aslin and progression 3.
Sorry, KLM 090, redirect Lakey. Speedbird 185, direct Lakey.
Direct Loki, Speed 185. Okay, so he's giving us a direct, you guys.
55 Victor,
Which is
descend when
Lakey.
ready, flight level
Say
260.
direct.
And level
Loki.
abeam in PIP.
Insert.
Flight level 60 to the level.
You see that it's now gone direct Lakey.
What
What's strange is it keeps the DCS in there. We'll try it
55
again.
Victor, thank you.
Sometimes
Turn
just
left,
have to
heading
do it twice.
335.
Direct Lakey again and see what happens. Yeah, there we go. It's cleared that other user point down. As you can see now, we're just heading straight towards where we wanted to go, which is Lakey. Very good, guys. So we're in the cruise. We'll just relax. Any questions?
Shuttle 6 Golf, Mark decimal 7.8, correction 7.8.
Shuttle 6 Golf, thanks. Can you just reduce to 76, please?
7.6, Shuttle 6 Golf.
Shuttle 6 Golf, thanks. Ribble 1 Golf into Glasgow.
River 1 Golf arrival, Shuttle 6 Golf.
KLM 09, report your speed to London 133.7, bye-bye.
133.7, with speed
Speedbird 10 Delta, report speed now to Scottish 126.3, good day.
Report speed to 126.3, thank you very much. Speed 10 Delta.
Bye-bye. SW 55 Victor, redirect in PIP.
Directly to that Serbia 55.
Shuttle 6 Echo 8 navigation to Aslib.
Progression direct Aslin.
SW 55 Victor, conversion 280 knots.
Convert speed to 80, Serbia 55 Victor, and now descend level 60.
Roger. Shuttle 6 Golf, descend when ready, flight level 260, level ASLIB, converted to
So I think,
80 knots.
as we said earlier, guys, there's a VATSIM event going on. So a lot of people coming up from Heathrow to Glasgow. Did think about starting at Heathrow.
Shuttle 6 Golf, descend when ready, flight level
Thought better of
260,
it.
level
It's quite very
ASLIB,
busy.
conversion to
We'll be
80
holding on the
knots.
ground for quite a long time, I think.
Level 260, level ASLIB,
A lot of people fly up and then fly back, so
so
we'll go the opposite direction. It should save us any hassle, because we're in Flight Simulator. There's always the risk that you might have to hold, and at the moment the Airbus A320 doesn't handle that particularly well, so I thought it was better to go the other way.
Shuttle 6 Echo, your speed now to Scottish 126.3K.
Scottish 126.3,
Scottish, good evening, Lufthansa 75, Mach decimal 74.
And you hear people reporting in their speeds with max,
It's a Ribble 1 Golf arrival.
and that's mainly to separate people. So as people
Ribble
come
1 Golf
north around
arrival
south, they'll
for
give you a
Lufthansa
speed, and
75.
that'll keep you separated from the traffic in front of you. It's used quite a lot in big events on VATSIM. If you want to find out what your max speed is, it's this number here, 0.770, so down here. And if they ever give you a speed to maintain, you can just use your airspeed indicator. So if I just bring that down and change that speed mark to knots. Oh, actually, that's not working. It's quite interesting. Go back into manage. Usually if you hit that button, speed mark, but you can just adjust it then.
Lufthansa 75 requesting descent.
You need to hear.
Lufthansa 75, roger, descend flight level 260 level by ASLIB.
Descent flight level 260 level at ASLIB, Lufthansa 75.
Speedbird 185, contact London 133.7 by way.
133.7, have a good evening, Speedbird 185.
Yeah.
133.70, guys. God, you've got to be on the ball, don't you, to sort of get it in. So, 133.7, let's go down this one. 270, and it was 133, wasn't it? So, there we go.
Shamrock 65 kilo, climb flight level 34 today.
3840, and we would like to become 35 off final Shamrock 65 kilo.
Roger, that's noted. However, you will be maintaining 340 until around Napex area due crossing traffic.
Copy, no problem.
London Control, good evening, Speedbird 185 with you, flight level 330.
Speedbird 185, London Control, hello, Roger.
Let's go, we're just checking in, guys. Making sure he knows that we are here. Not really sure what's happening with weather tonight. I think something might have gone wrong on VATSIM, or actually in the simulator. It looks very clear for being British weather on a on a winter's day. Quite interesting. You see we're making good progress, guys, heading in towards Lakey, which is where he gave us the direct to. What we can do is just get ourselves set up. We can probably get we can get Heathrow. It's 80, so it's basically saying arrival runway 27 left, departure runway 27 right. So what I'll show you guys is quite a good way just to get yourself prepared before we get there. So if I let me just get a couple of things into Navigraph for you guys, and then we'll share it on the screen. So fine. Okay, so if I just share this quickly, guys, on the screen, so you've got it. So this is the approach plate for 27 left. And what the Airbus A320 mod used to do is it just it put this information in for you when you loaded in SimBrief, but for some reason it's not doing it anymore. So we have to put in the frequency of the iOS, which in this case is 109.5. So what we do, we just jump back into the aeroplane and down here.
46 Delta, contact Scottish 133.2.
We've got this RadNav page. A few guys help me on Discord with this, but 109.5.
Runner 158, London Control, hello, Roger. Shuttle 51 Delta, flight Mac decimal 74.
When we get closer to Heathrow.
Shuttle 51 Delta, report the Mac number to Scottish Control, 135.850, bye-bye.
Report the Mac numbers tonight, guys. That's quite chilled up going the other way, guys. We don't have to worry too much about everyone coming ploughing up in the opposite direction. Another aircraft over here, guys. We can see him. He's over in the distance over that way. If we can see if we look away from him. Yeah, there he is. He's over that way. And there was one, I think I saw just up ahead of us as well. It's quite busy on VATSIM tonight. But if you're getting involved in these sort of events, guys, and you're not comfortable maybe flying the Airbus A320 in the same direction as people because you might have to hold, then come the opposite way. You'll still get air traffic control. Be a bit quieter. May not feel like you're sort of hugely part of the event, but yeah, I think it's still a good way to learn from my perspective. I definitely think something's going on with the weather though in Flight Simulator tonight. Let's go. We'll enjoy the clear views, guys. Another aircraft over here.
London Control, good evening. Speed of 51 Alpha via flight level 330, climbing for 360.
While we're here, guys, and we've got a bit of time on our hands, let's brief the arrival.
Good, 51 Alpha, London Control, hello.
So, Nugra 1 Hotel. You can see it's here, Nugra 1 Hotel. We're going to go into Nugra, over Honley, VOR. Tobit for flight level 200, Sopit for flight level 150, which is it's a constraint, you have to pass at that level because of the blue bars.
Keep it 5, Mike Lima, contact Scottish Control.
And then Bovington, flight level 70, and you'll see there's some speed constraints, so 220 knots here, 220, and we're expecting 27 left, so we should loop around this way, and then come into the left-hand side here. That's the plan, guys. See how it
7X, report Mac number to London Control 134.4, bye-bye.
Mac number to 134.4, shuttle start X-ray, bye-bye.
If that works, now if I change it to Mac. Hold on, let's put it up. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was doing wrong. So if someone tells you a Mac number, hit it, you can change it between. It seems to only, okay. So I think above a certain level it will only show you the Mac number, but again, if you're asked to sort of communicate it to an air traffic controller, it's down here, so we'd say 0.781. Pretty sweet, guys. We're getting there. So once you're up in there, there's not loads to do apart from talk to your YouTube followers.
Speed was 51 Alpha, requesting 5 minutes off the flight deck.
Speed 51 Alpha, first report your Mac number.
Roger, we are at 0.70, but our plane will speed up to 0.75 as it's on cruise speed.
Good evening,
That happened when someone crossed over. That chap who spoke wasn't listening.
Speed 51 Alpha, fly Mac decimal 76, report back.
Roger, we've just put 76 into our autopilot control panel and we'll report back to speed 51 Alpha.
Nice. Good detailed description. description.
Shuttle 3 Victor, London Control, hello, thank you, maintain level 320.
It's pretty cool outside.
Report your Mach number.
Maintaining flight level 320, Shuttle 3 Victor.
Shuttle 3 Victor, report your Mach number.
That person was a bit keen. Needed to listen to the whole
Mach number is 0.755.
Roger.
So we're coming into Nuggler, which is the start of our approach. I don't know who will get handed off to next, so a bit of a mystery.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha, fly Mach decimal 74.
Mach decimal 74 for quality 1 Tango Alpha.
Quite a lot of people going into Heathrow tonight, actually. Ooh.
Shamrock 65 kilo, climb flight level 350.
Climb 25 Victor, Shamrock 65 kilo.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha, report Mach number to London Control, 134.4, bye-bye.
1244 with the Mach number, quality 1 Tango Alpha, bye-bye.
Ryanair 158, fly Mach decimal 74.
Great, into Mach 74, right?
Ryanair 158, report Mach number to Scottish Control, 135.850, bye-bye.
13585 with the Mach number, right?
KLM 09, route direct Detbo, Bravo Echo Tango Papa Oscar.
That's quite useful, guys. If you,
There's the Redstone current banana.
yeah, he's typed that to him. But if he gives you a waypoint to go to and you don't recognise it, get him to spell out phonetically.
KLM 49 Juliet, London Control, hello Roger. Report your Mach number.
Currently Mach
KLM 49 Juliet, fly Mach decimal 75. Shuttle 3 Victor, fly Mach decimal 76.
Shuttle 3 Victor, please say again, Mach?
Mach 0.76.
Mach 0.76, Shuttle 3 Victor.
KLM 09, contact London Control 134.4, bye-bye.
134.4, coming to 9 over.
Speedbird 185, fly Mach decimal 74 or less.
Decimal 74 or less, speedbird 185. So, what we do here, guys, is pop into engage select mode, sorry, down to, and then we decrease 74 or less, so we just bring back 74. As you see, the engine throttle back.
Speedbird 51 Alpha, we are back at flight deck.
Speedbird 51 Alpha, roger. Speedbird 185, report Mach number to London Control 134.4, bye-bye.
Mach number to 134.4, have a good evening, Speedbird 185.
London, Southern Air 37530.
No, 134.4, guys.
Southern Air 375, London Control, hello, roger.
One second. Well, it jumped 134.4. Cool.
Speedbird 153, speed 290 knots or greater. 290 knots or greater, speed 1.
London Control, good evening, Speedbird 185 with you, Mach decimal 74.
Speedbird 185, London Control, hello, descend flight level 300.
Descend flight level 300, Speedbird 185.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha, descent flight level 260.
Oh, it's going to get busy, guys. Anyway, we got told to go down to flight level 300.
Shuttle 7 X-ray, descent flight level 200.
Descent flight level 200, Shuttle 7 X-ray.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha, on conversion speed 290 knots.
On conversion 290 knots for quality 1 Tango Alpha.
Oh, we're starting our descent now, guys. I must have clicked something there, it should be marked decimal 0.74, so.
Ground control, Cuba 555.
Cuba 555, London Control, hello, report your indicated airspeed.
414 knots.
Cuba 555, roger, reduce speed 290 knots.
290 knots, Cuba 555.
Cuba 153, descent flight level 150, level, stop it. Cuba 153, descent flight level 150, level, by, stop it. Cuba 153, London calling.
Sorry about that, I was literally gone for about 2 minutes, people at 113.
Cuba 153, roger, descent flight level 150, level, stop it.
150 level, stop it, is a 153.
Neptune 4124, contact London Control 134 decimal 125, goodbye.
134 decimal 12, Neptune 4124, good day.
I kind of want the weather to start working, guys. This is a bit of a pain.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha, descent flight level 200.
Descent flight level 200,
Seems to be kicking in.
Tango Alpha.
Shuttle 7 X-ray, speed 280 knots.
Speed 280 knots, Shuttle 7 X-ray.
Seabird 55, descent flight level 150, level Kidley.
150 level 1, Kidley, Cuba 555.
555, sorry, that's my mistake. It's stop it, descent flight level 150, level.
150 level, stop it, Cuba 555.
So, it's asking for the destination data.
153, just confirm your indicated airspeed.
Okay, just go to AOC menu, weather request, and hit send.
Speed 153, roger, maintain speed 290 knots, operator.
Roger, 290 operator.
Should come saying company message, yeah.
Speed 153, roger, report your speeds and under control, log 119.775, goodbye.
Receive messages, monitor, and then print.
Shuttle 7 X-ray, descent flight level 150, level,
Just
by,
grab it.
stop it.
Level 150 level, stop it, Shuttle 7 X-ray.
So,
Cuba 555, report your speeds
native
under control,
15, no cloud actually, so maybe that is similar to what we're looking at. So, we go to performance, go to the phase,
185, descent flight level 260, no speed restriction.
flight level 260 with no speed restrictions, speed 185. So, down to flight level 260, no speed restrictions, guys. We just pull the handle down. There we go. Actually, maybe we do manage altitude. See what happens. Should start to descend. There we go. Right, where were we, guys? We were interrupted by descent. So, QNH is 1006. Temperature 10 degrees. The wind is 180 at 15. Be interesting if we actually get that, given the simulator seems to not be doing the weather.
Shuttle 7 X-ray report speed is under control 119.
Transition altitude is from the ATIS, not from on here.
Speed 219.1775, Shuttle 7 X-ray, have a good evening.
7,500.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha 3, resume normal speed. Descend when ready, flight level 150.
And that's the setup, guys. Beautiful.
Normal speed, descend 150, level by cockpit, quality 1 Tango Alpha.
So we should get further descent through soon, guys. No speed restrictions, so we can go into manage speed. We're hurtling along here quite quickly. We're quite catching up with some people ahead of us. We're doing like 100 knots faster than the guy in front of us, but that's fine. Sure, they've got it under control. So you can see the constraints as we come in. Tow bid at flight level 200.
185,
No.
descend flight level 200.
Just confirm flight level 200 for speedboat 185.
Affirm.
Roger that, speedboat 185. So, here we go. Flight level. Disengaging managed altitude mode, so it'll just keep us descending. So he's getting us to flight level 200 for the tow bid. So just coming into London now, guys. Pretty quick flight, which is nice if you want to try VATSIM. These little routes are pretty good. I wonder if we've got sort of descent checklist. We've done takeoff, guys. We've climbed. We're cruising. Descent preparation. So brief the approach. We've got clearance. We don't need anti-ice. Yeah, speed brakes. We don't need at the moment. I don't think we can actually do this at the moment. We can't set our barometric pressure. It doesn't show you it. It's a bit of a pain, yeah. 10,000 feet will get landing lights on. Now this list wants to work. That's fine. Cool. Then we get down to the ILS. Beautiful. Nice evening, guys.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha, contact under control 119.775. Goodbye.
London control 119.775 for quality 1 Tango Alpha. Bye bye.
He handed him off to someone. Who was that?
KLM 09, contact London control 129.45. Goodbye.
It's 119.775. We'll put that in and see what happens, guys.
Speedbird 185, descend flight level 150, level stop it.
Flight level 150 by stop it, speedboat 185. No, again. Oh, no. 150. Let's just do managed again. What's that frequency I was trying to put in? 119,775. Let's pull that in and see what happens. 19775. Right, yeah, cool. Alright, so we continue our descent, guys. We're trying to get down to flight level 150 by Soppit, which is our next constraint. We will need to start slowing down soon because it's going to be 220 knots. So let's go into manage, selecting your speed and just slow it down. And what the aircraft will do is it'll bring its nose up to try and meet that constraint. As you can see, we're leveling off. It's 220 knots at once, so we better just do this. And what we'll do is we'll do a vertical descent. So vertical speed. There we go. Put that in. Beautiful. Right, airplane is slowing down nicely. It all feels like it's under control, guys, which is always scary in the simulator.
UN 185, contact building control
119,775. Have a good evening, speed 185. Yes, got it right, guys.
112.
Shuttle 7 X-ray, you report your speed to Heathrow direct at 119.725.
Speed to 119.725, Shuttle 7 Whiskey, wonderful control today, bye-bye.
Landing control, speed 185 with you descending flight level 150, Soppit.
185, London control, Roger, descent level 140.
Flight level 140, speed 185. So he's just doing us for a descent. Ooh, keep going. Seems to do that, the Airbus. You change it and it suddenly lurches up the way.
1468, so left heading 005.
For the partners, for the passengers.
1468, report they're heading to London, 127.875, bye-bye.
27875. Adventure, good evening, shuttle 16 Echo, level 1 Foxtrot, passing 2600.
Shuttle 16 Echo, London, hello, from there, level 140.
Hello, level 140, shuttle 16 Echo.
Keep on Tango Alpha, speed 220 knots.
220 knots, call to 120 knots.
Speed with 185, speed 250 knots, descent level 130.
250 knots, flight level 130, speed 185.
Echo, fly heading 320 degrees. Heading 320 degrees, shuttle 6 Echo.
Oh, my descent, please descend.
Speed with 185, descent level 120.
Flight level 120, speed 185. Ooh, we're just a bit over the place, guys, at the moment, but we're fine. Starting to descend again. It basically was what the aircraft was doing there was it was trying to meet the 250 speed that I put in there, so it raised the nose and it would stop descending, and now it's starting descending to keep that 250.
Descent level 100.
Just a second.
Level 100, crossing the 120.
1 Tango Alpha, report your speed to Heathrow direct at 119.725, bye-bye.
Say the frequency again, please.
Speed to Heathrow 119.725, bye-bye.
119,725.
Speed to Heathrow 119.725, call to 120.
London Turkish 1 Pama Charlie to passing 80,000 feet, we found that.
Turkish 1 Tango Charlie, London Control, hello, climb there, 150. 150.
Just gets us prepared, guys, in case we need to change suddenly.
Turn right heading 030 degrees. Right turn heading 030 degrees.
I'd like to keep going down if that's the right airplane. There we go.
185, descent level 110, speed 220.
Flight level 110, 220 knots, speed 185. Ooh, what to think about? So 220 and then we said 110.
Charlie, fly heading 340 degrees.
220, 110. Let's just do some vertical speed, guys, to keep us going down. Speed, so we're just putting some speed brake as well.
16 second roller heading 010 degrees. 010 confirmed, shadow 16. 8 up.
So we're slowing down slightly, guys. Just arrest the rate of descent so that basically what we're trying to do is get to this 220 knots. Got the speed brake out as well, and that's done quite nicely now, which is good. What we'll do is we'll release the speed brake when the engine starts to spool up, so we're not sort of accelerating away. Sorry about now because we're left them off. There we go.
16 Echo, turn left heading 355 and report that heading to London 127875, right? 355 and report the heading to the frequency completion, 16 Echo. 127.875. The frequency 127.875, 16 Echo.
iOS and we can see that actually that's picked up 09 right, but that will change because 09 right is the same as 27
Tango Charlie,
fingers crossed.
maintain level 90.
I think we're following this chap in. Where are we in the world, guys? That's a good question, isn't it?
London Control, right heading 080 Mike Papa, passing 3200 to Glasgow Foxtrot.
Where's heading? Right heading 0.
Seabird 185, enter the hold at Bovingdon.
Into the hold at Bovingdon, speed 185. Oh, that is not what I want to hear, guys. Oh.
London Control, a very good evening. Lufthansa to Mike Papa, passing 3008 under the Blood 1 Foxtrot.
Bovingdon, so we're going to turn right.
Papa,
296.
Fly heading 360 degrees, climb now,
And then 116. Beautiful.
Climbing 140, heading 360.
I believe he's done that to us, guys. No! No! It'll be fine. We'll do 1 minute legs. I'm sure that's what we're meant to do. Oh, okay.
185, contact Heathrow, direction 119.725.
119.725, have a good evening, speed 185. Oh no! Oh god!
6 and 27 left, shuttle 7 whiskey.
41 Tango Alpha, descent out of later.
So where are we going? 296 and 116. Oh, this is going to be horrendous, guys. Heathrow Director, good evening, speed 185 with you, flight level 110, taking up the hold at Bovingdon.
Stuart 185, Heathrow, hello, leave Bovingdon, heading 170 degrees.
Confirm 170 without a hold, speed 185.
Affirm.
Beautiful, heading 170, speedbird 185.
Stuart 185, descent out of 100.
Flight level 100, speed 185. Oh, guys, that's an absolute win, an absolute win! That's heading 170. to go down, please, to flight level 100. Oh, I'm so glad we didn't need to hold. That's good.
Cool, Shuttle 7X, reduce speed 180 knots.
So that's Heathrow right in
Reduce
front of us,
speed
actually.
180 knots, Shuttle 7X-ray.
Beautiful evening. Still keeping it 220 knots, guys.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha, left turn, heading 060 degrees.
Suspect what's going to happen is we're going to take our...
Left
He's going to set up
turn,
our base
060.
leg. Next
Left
moment. Interesting. He might loop us over the threshold and then bring us in from the south.
Shuttle 7 X-ray, right turn, heading 140 degrees.
Otherwise, we're going to get a
Right
great
turn
view, guys.
140 degrees,
This is
Shuttle
sweet.
7X-ray.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha, 30 track miles, runway 27 left, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1006.
This is cool. Never done this before, guys, but we're going to fly over the top of Heathrow.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha.
So I think what's going to happen, guys, we're going to basically fly down this way, left, and we'll loop in.
106, speed 185, descend path 80.
Flight level 80, speed 185. Oh, this
Shuttle
is cool.
7 X-ray, descend altitude 5,000 feet.
Alright,
Descend altitude 5,000 feet, Shuttle 7X-ray.
descending aeroplane.
Shuttle 7 X-ray, contact Heathrow direct signals and only
Got all the lights. Oh, cool.
Call sign 120.4, Shuttle 7X-ray, goodbye.
This is pretty cool, guys. Get some good views.
Quality 1 Tango Alpha, reduce speed now 180 knots.
Doesn't mean we're going to take the long route over the top of the airport, but
for quality 1
happy with this. This will be cool.
to 185, you'll be going to the south side by the overhead, maintain flight level 80.
Maintain flight level 80, thanks, speed 185. Yeah, so he's taking us over the top basically of the airport. So it's quite safe to do this in an aircraft. You do this in general aviation when you're joining an airfield. You join over the top of it, and if you think about it, planes coming to land are coming in this way, so they descend below you, and taking off are coming up this way. So if you go over the middle of the runway here, it's the safest part. So you can see there's an aircraft here coming in. Don't think we can really, if we look down here. So he's below us now. The only risk would be if he did a go around.
185,
No?
contact Heathrow direct with call sign NE 134.975.
134.975, call sign only, speed 185. Okay, I'm going to do this quick way, I think, guys, which is just to do it in
Quality 1 Tango Alpha, right turn, heading 100 degrees.
5. That should have set. Yeah, there we go, 134.975. Heathrow director, speed 185. Right, 180, speed 185. He's very quiet.
Juliet 49 at right, heading 095.
Didn't
Right,
have to listen
heading
up, guys.
095, Juliet 49.
185.
Okay, we will not listen to him. Where are we now? Oh, cool, we just flew over the top. So you can see there's an airplane coming behind our tail, coming to land here. And this is the Heathrow approach. Everyone lining up on the ILS. Pretty sweet.
120.4, should at 49, thanks.
Speedbird 185, turn left heading 080 degrees.
Left 080, speed 185. God, he's whispering to us, this guy.
Speed 185, speed 180.
Speed 180, speed 185. Okay, 080, 180, 080, and 180. Just slow down slightly here. We can put first stage of flapping as well, just to help slow us down. There we go.
Speedbird 185, 35 John altitude, descent altitude 5, approaching 4,000 feet, QNH 100.
Stands 4,000 on QNH 1002, speed 185.
QNH is 1006.
Sorry, 1006, speed 185.
Speed 185, right heading 09 at 0 degrees.
And right 090, speed 185. Oh, it's asking me to do quite a lot.
Fortune Heavy with you with information.
Okay,
Golf
over there.
on the Leisure one. Yeah.
Let's descend, please.
Mauritius 42, Lisa director will be speaking heading to 65 decent flight level 80.
80, lead beginner heading at 265.
There's quite a lot to do. Basically, reduce speed, turn right, and descend. It's cool, controller. I can handle it. Don't worry. Where are we? On our merry tour. Let's see. So we got just, can you type the frequency? You're quite quiet. Sorry, speed 185.
Frequency 120.4.
120.4, thanks, speed 185. He is very quiet.
4, show 7 X-ray.
This guy's
Speedbird 555, speed 160 knots to 4 DME.
It's much better.
ED 49, speed 160 knots or greater until 4 DME.
160 knots or greater.
So we're putting a bit of speed brake there, just slow down, guys.
AD 49, you have got an aircraft very close behind you, so if you can keep the speed up, it would be appreciated.
Alright, what's the maximum?
Don't want go arounds.
Still 180 knots.
ED 49, you can go as fast as you like down the approach, just not less than 160 knots.
Roger, thanks.
Heathrow director, speed 185 with you descending 4,000.
Speedbird 185, Heathrow, hello, your range is 26 miles runway 27S, turn at heading 080 degrees.
Left 080, speed 185.
Galaxy 1 Tango Alpha, maintain the heading of 240 degrees to establish.
Maintain 240 until established 1,000.
Speed brakes are not
Shuttle
really
7
slowing us
X-ray,
down.
you've got an aircraft about 2 miles ahead of you, but they will be speeding up to increase the gap.
A7, we got him in sight.
Galaxy 1 Tango Alpha, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, then when you're established, descend glide path.
4,000 feet and descend heading glide path 1,000.
Just try to see for a go around straight
Speedbird
ahead.
555, thank you.
Left on track 14 0. Yeah, fine, okay. 2,000.
Juliet 49, turn at heading 360 degrees.
Turn left 360 degrees, Juliet 4.
Let me slow down again, speed brake. Can you see the speed creeping up a little bit, guys? Doubling our stage of flaps, that should help as well. Doesn't seem to slow down as well as maybe.
And Shuttle 7 X-ray. Even though the aircraft ahead does look like it's going faster on the numbers, apparently you seem to be getting closer to it. So if you have to go around, that's fine. I'll just put you back in.
We'd prefer not to, although he is getting very close to us.
Yeah, no.
Shuttle 7 X-ray, roger. Can I, in fact, just standby brake weighted at 49, turn left heading 300 degrees. When you're established, localise 27 left, descend glide path.
Turn left heading 330 degrees and same glide path when established, Juliet 49.
And Juliet 49 heading 300.
Turn left heading 300 degrees, Juliet 49.
Just got that hours runway 27
Speed
left.
185, turn left heading 360 degrees.
Left 360, speed 185.
Shell 7 X-ray,
heading
can I
north.
expect you for another approach in that case?
A7 would like to go around. He's less than a mile in front of us.
Well, that's exciting.
Shell 7 X-ray, no problem, turn left heading 180 degrees and climb to altitude 4,000 feet.
180 degrees, 4,000 feet, shuttle 7 X-ray.
Speed bed 555, reduce your minimum final approach speed.
Minimum approach speed,
ED49, contact tower 18.5.
Alright,
Juliet 49, continue the left turn heading 240 degrees to establish.
240 degrees, Juliet 49.
So we're basically on our base leg now, guys. This guy in front of us is another Airbus. I think he's just come up from Gatwick, which is quite a short little route, but fair play.
Request further descent, Juliet 49.
Juliet 49, say again.
Request further descent to Glasgow, Msfs.
Juliet 49, you're still about 5 miles away from the glide slope where you are at your level. I'll give you further descent in a bit if you like.
Okay, perfect, thanks, Juliet 49.
Let's just maybe look at
Shuttle 7 X-ray.
What can we see?
Left heading 090
that's
degrees.
the Millennium
Left
Dome,
090 degrees,
and that's the
short
City of
7
London over here.
Speed bed 555, contact tower 18.5.
That's the Shard.
180,
We're all heading that way. Looks pretty good with the new
1
scenery.
Tango Alpha, speed 160 knots or greater until 4 DME.
160 and greater until 4 for 1 Tango.
Juliet 49, maintain the speed of 180 knots.
Maintain 180 knots, Juliet 49.
Speed 185, going to take you through the localizer to establish from the north, turn left heading 240 degrees, and when you're established, descend glide path 270.
Left 240, and when established, descend with the glide, speed 185. So we're basically going through the glide, guys, and then we should, in theory, yeah, you can see this is going off to the left hand side, so we're basically doing a bit of a left
Established on the localizer, Juliet 49.
turn.
Juliet 49, thank you, descend on the glide path.
Descending on the glide path, Juliet 49.
Odyssey 1 Tango Alpha, contact tower 18.5.
18.5, quality 1 Tango Alpha, thank you, bye.
So we should start to see the localizer come in from the left here. So it's become a solid triangle. This one's already a solid triangle.
Heathrow Director, Europa 4 Lima Mike.
So we'll hit localizer.
Europa 4 Lima Mike, Heathrow Director, fly heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
180 degrees and 180 knots, Europa 4 Lima Mike.
So we've armed approach mode. To the chap
Europa
in
4
front of
Lima
us.
Mike, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, your range is 20 miles, 27 minutes. Europa 4 Lima Mike, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, your range is 19 miles, runway 27 minutes.
So he's quite close, hopefully he will. Might slow down a little
At
bit.
altitude 4,000 feet, Europa 4 Lima Mike.
That's just established, guys. So we're
Shuttle
descending
7
the
X-ray,
glide.
reduce speed all the way back to 180 knots.
Reduce speed 180 knots, shuttle 7 X-ray.
Shuttle 7 X-ray, I'll give you a little bit of additional space on this approach as well.
Roger.
Juliet 49, speed 160 knots or greater until 4 DME.
160 knots or greater until 40 DME, Juliet 49.
Speed of 185, speed 160 knots to 4 DME.
160 to 4, speed 185.
Europa 4 Lima Mike, turn right heading 240 degrees. When
Get us back
established,
to
localizer,
160.
descend glide path 27 meters.
Don't want to go around, guys. Don't want to go
Right
around.
heading 240 degrees and when established localizer, descend with the glide path, Europa 4
Now
Lima
we
Mike.
should roll out here and turn right to the runway. And that'll be us sorted, guys. Easy.
British 42,
Don't
Heathrow,
promise
hello,
no,
turn right
France.
heading 110 degrees. Your range is 25 miles, runway
Medium oil
27
brake.
Right heading
We
110.
can now arm the I suppose.
Juliet 49, contact Tower 18.5, goodbye.
If I take off conflict.
18.5, bye-bye, Juliet 49.
Gear comes
Speedbird
down.
185, contact Tower 18.5.
18.5, speed 185. I'm just doing
Go
this
to volume of mic, main 16 knots.
through
Settle up, 121, turn out.
Heathrow Tower, good evening, Juliet 49 is established on the localizer, 27 left.
there's a lot of us. So we basically are 160 to 4 DME, and we are at 9 DME.
Juliet 49 to Ahara, continue approach.
Continue approach, Juliet 49.
Heathrow Tower, speed 185 with you established, 27 left.
Speedbird 185 Heathrow, Ahara, continue approach.
And then continue, speed 185.
Speedbird 49, contact Heathrow ground 121.7.
It's ground on 121.7. Punch that in. Now that we're a bit more organised, guys. Ooh, gosh. Right. I usually stuff up landings in this airplane, so let's hope that we do not do this. Basically, when we get to about
Quality 1 Tango for hold shot of Sierra, contact Heathrow ground 121.7.
we get to 4 DME, we're going to basically dump it in full flight.
117, bye bye.
Now we can do it roundabout now. And then we'll put into
Juliet
managed
49, the
speed mode.
surface wind is 180 degrees 16 knots. Runway T7 left, clear the land.
Yeah, this speed's been the same throughout.
T to the left, Juliet 49.
Good. Let's hope this guy clears before we land, but he's quite far ahead. I think this has been timed perfectly, guys, so there's no excuses for stuffing this up, unfortunately. Just check the cabin, alright?
Quality 1 Tango Alpha Heathrow is still there.
There we go, cabin's ready. That's about 4 DME, so let's go into managed speed mode. And you'll see we slow right down, because we're trying to get down to our landing speed. Hopefully that's him on the runway, if not this could be interesting. What's our go around? Turn left onto heading 147. Okay. Please get off the runway. Oh, this is definitely going to be a go around, isn't it?
Heathrow Tower, Europa 4 Lima Mike, established ILS 27 right, 8 miles.
Europa 4 Lima Mike to Ahara, continue approach.
Continue approach, Europa 4 Lima Mike.
This is going to be a go around.
Juliet 49, expedite locate, please landing traffic east on the ferry, shall find about 1 mile final.
Expedite exit, Juliet 49.
This is going to be a go
Allocate
around.
to the left, please, if you can.
Speed 185, we're going to have to go around.
No, Speedbird 185, that's fine. T7 left, you're clear to land. The surface wind is 180 degrees 16 knots.
We're already in the go around, sorry, speed 185.
Ready.
That's a bit annoying. Anyway, we can handle this, guys. We're just going to climb out.
Juliet 49, taxi right taxi left on Sierra, contact Heathrow ground 121.7, bye-bye.
Taxi left on Sierra, contact ground 121.7, Juliet 49.
Bring gear up. Just engage. Heading north.
Speedbird 185 left and heading 120 degrees, climb to altitude 4,000 feet.
Left 120 up to 4,000, speed 185.
Europe 4 Lima, Mike, runway 27 left, clear to land, surface wind 180 degrees, 16 knots.
To land, runway 17 left, Europe 4 Lima, Mike.
Oh, this is not working very well, guys. There we go. Gone very quiet, guys, because I'm trying to control this. Oh no. Okie dokie. Yeah, we've got this. This is fine.
Squibble 185, report you're heading to Heathrow direct 134.975, bye-bye.
134.997 with the heading speed 185. Okay, let's just engage heading mode. Oh no, we've got too high.
Heathrow Tower, hello, Shoal 7 X-ray with you on the ILS, 27 left, 6 miles.
Shell 7 X-ray Tower, shut on, continue approach 27 left.
Continue approach to Dava.
Heathrow approach speed 185 with you, heading 120, and we're trying to get down to 4,000 feet, speed 185. Left 095, speed 185. Just repeat speed for me, sorry, you're quite quiet.
Speed 220.
220 knots, speed 185. Okay, that's cool, guys. Feels like it's slightly more under control now. I think my vertical speed won't quite kick in, but there we go.
Bird 185, contact Heathrow direct to frequency 120.4.
120.4, speed 185. Oh, that was a little bit of a panic, guys, but I think we're doing okay now. Oh, crumbs. Heathrow direct, good evening, speed 185 with you, heading 090, 4,000 feet.
Speed 185 Heathrow, hello, your range is 23 miles, runway 27 left.
Oh, that was all very stressful, guys. I don't really know what happened there. Let's activate
243 Hotel Alpha Heathrow, hello, turn right heading 110 degrees.
Right heading 110 degrees.
Crumbs.
Golf Foxtrot Charlie, turn right heading 230 degrees.
Guys, what we got there?
Right heading
So it's going to be a short flight, we're going around again.
Speedbird 555, contact tower 18.5, goodbye.
18.5, thank you, help today,
Speedbird 185, speed 180 knots.
180 knots, speed 185. Alright guys, I've got this under control now. Crumbs! That was ridiculous. It's fine. Totally got this. Just don't panic. Let's get some flaps in again. See London again, beautiful. It's just a bit close, guys, I think, for that go around. You were literally above the ground when he was like, you can land. I'm like, nope.
Golf Foxtrot Charlie, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Golf Foxtrot.
Speedbird 43 Hotel Alpha, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend to altitude 4,000 feet, Speedbird 43 Hotel Alpha.
Golf Foxtrot Charlie, when you're established localizer, descend glide path 27 left.
Roger, we'll descend with the glide once established, Golf Foxtrot.
Speedbird 43 Hotel Alpha, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Right heading 180 degrees, Speedbird 43 Hotel Alpha.
Heathrow, hello, shot on your phone, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, heading 125, speed 180.
Shuttle 9 Uniform Heathrow, thank you. Your range is 25 miles, runway 27 left, turn right heading 135.
135,
Speedbird 185, turn left heading 020 degrees.
Left 020, speed 185.
Speedbird 43 Hotel Alpha, turn right heading 240 degrees when established localizer 27 left, descend on the glide path.
Right heading 240 degrees, I want established localizer, high left 27 left, descending to glide 43 Hotel Alpha.
Golf Foxtrot Charlie.
Well, guys, that was a bit of a messy go around. It was alright.
Charlie, thank
Obviously
you.
kicked into
Speed
go around,
16
but
knots, or greater until 4 me.
we shot up to 5,000 feet when we were doing 4,000, but it's fine. We got there. We kept talking to the
Shuttle 9
guys.
Uniform, turn right heading 165.
165, sorry.
Speed 185, turn left heading 300 degrees when established localizer 27 left, descend on the glide path.
Left 300 and descend with the glide when established, speed 185.
Shuttle 9 Uniform, turn right again heading 180 degrees.
So, let's try this again, guys.
Golf Foxtrot Charlie, contact tower 18.5, bye-bye.
185, Golf Foxtrot Charlie, all the best, bye-bye.
Bye. Speedbird 43 Hotel Alpha, speed 160 knots, maintained at 4 DME.
Speed 160 knots to 4 DME, Speedbird 43 Hotel Alpha.
Well, we get to see London again, guys. That's the shard. This feels like deja vu. Everything else is lined up.
Shuttle 9 Uniform, turn right heading 240 degrees to establish on the localizer 27 left.
Armour speed brakes.
To establish on the localizer 27 left, shot on your phone.
Okay, approach again.
Speedbird 43 Hotel Alpha, contact
Beautiful.
tower 18.5, bye-bye.
Tower 118.5, over.
8.5. Got great faith that the airplane's just going to do things for me. Which it is, if we look up. There's the runway, beautiful. Oh, God. Have we got someone in front of us again? It's a bit of space. Might slow it down a bit.
Speed 185, speed 160 knots, maintained at 4 DME.
160 to 4, speed 185.
Shuttle 9 Uniform, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, then with the glide path.
Never a good win. You get given a speed constraint. It feels like deja vu.
On the glide path, sorry.
Anyway, it's 160 that's in. That's us descending with the glide. We stuck the gear down quite early, guys, just to help us slow down.
185, contact tower 18.5, bye-bye.
18.5, have a good evening, Speed 185. Tower, good evening again, Speed 185, established 27 left.
Speed 185, Heathrow, good evening, continue approach number 3.
Continue approach, Speed 185. Oh, number 3? No! Flap, guys, just so we are ready to go. Let's have a little look outside. So when I see on profile, let's see what's ahead of us. Can't really see.
Purchase 45B short, November 4 Echo.
Come back. Golf Fox Charlie, call Heathrow ground 121.17, bye-bye.
117, Golf Fox Charlie, see you.
Speed 43, hold on for the set, 17 degrees, 16 knots, T7 left, clear to land.
27 left, Speed 43 at Glasgow.
Motion 40 behind, after the landing, British Airways 787 in November flag across T7 left behind.
Well, cross to the left, landing traffic, purchase 420.
Okay guys, you seem stable here. Famous last word. Gonna slow us up a little bit here. Captain's ready, we're ready.
Motion 40 across T7F now.
We'll hurry up to purchase 420.
Oh no. Someone crossing in front of us. It's gonna be an absolute nightmare, guys. Disconnect the autopilot. Anyway, let's have a laugh. See what happens.
Demolition 40, once located left on Sierra.
Left on Sierra, reaches 420, we're gonna get up runway.
Speed 43 at announce located right and expedite, please.
43 Hotel Alpha vacating.
Expedite, there was traffic about to land. Expedite.
Not
43
again.
Hotel Alpha vacating.
Speed 185, surface wind is 170 degrees, 16 knots, runway 27 left. You are clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27 left, thanks, people 185. Bit high guys, but we're rest on this
Demolition
time.
40, call Heathrow ground 121.7, bye-bye.
121.7, pull back, sorry about the trouble.
That's okay. Speed 43 at Alpha left on Alpha, hold short of Delta.
Left Alpha holding
Nice.
short of Delta, Speed 43 at Alpha.
It's the airplane on our left that was vacating.
Shell 9 from my left. Shell 9 for the hello, continue approach.
We can probably clear here and give him a bit of a easier ride.
Speed 185, located right and then left on Alpha.
Right then left on Alpha, Speed 185. Here we go guys, that was easy. Made it easy for the people behind us. Just courtesy guys, that's all it is. Crumbs. Well, welcome to Heathrow, everyone.
Spirit 43 Hotel Alpha, contact Heathrow ground 121, that's 7850, bye-bye.
121, that's 7850, bye-bye.
Too much excitement for me. Let's just stop and... oh, crumbs. Right, okay. Well, at least we're done, guys. Let's just see where we are. I need to bring up a chart. Taxi. Where are we? Pretty sure we're in the airport. Yeah, we're just on Alpha, okay. Fine, we're on Alpha, guys. That's where we're meant to be. Just tuck that away. And then he's going to pass somewhere to
Should 9 uniform, please, Southern Africa, to that, 170 degrees, 16 knots.
Good line, got an engine.
Spirit 185, taxi Alpha, hold short of Delta.
Alpha, and just repeat short of for me.
Hold short of Delta.
Alpha, short of Delta, speed 185. Let's go, guys. He's not put me over to ground yet, which is interesting. Just show you on Navigraph very quickly where we are while we taxi. So we're on Alpha here, and he said short of Delta, which will be down here.
Tower, good evening, Waters with us and Charlie with you, holding short of 27 left, Sierra Bravo 3.
Orders first flight 7 Charlie, Heathrow, hello, at Sierra Bravo 3, cross runway 27 left, once again at the right on Alpha.
But the next ride.
Yes, Sierra Bravo 3 to cross to the left and we'll join Alpha, so that's the jump.
Oh guys, it's been an exciting flight. It was pretty smooth until we got to Heathrow, which I knew was going to happen.
Alpha, hold short of Delta.
Left Alpha, short Delta.
So this is Delta coming up to, so we'll hold short here. We should be able to see that hopefully on the signs. Let's just see how this works. Yeah, so you can see Deltas here.
Spirit 185, call Heathrow ground 121, that's 1850, bye-bye.
We're to ground 121 850, speed 185. I think that's what we had already in our just 121 850, wasn't it? We're just putting our brakes here, guys, because we don't want to go too fast. Ooh. Just slam on the brakes and try and do it.
Roger.
Where is it? Yeah, 121 850.
Speedbird 220, ready for taxi.
Speedbird 220, taxi, second right Alpha, hold short, echo.
So he'll give us a parking stand now.
Taxi, second right Alpha, hold short, echo, Speedbird 220.
Speedbird 48, you've gone the wrong way there, take your next left onto Yankee please, right Alpha, link 55, stand 533.
Just wait here actually, because that's Delta off to our right hand side. Heathrow ground, speed 185, good evening, Alpha holding short of Delta.
185 Heathrow ground, good evening, taxi via Alpha, link 57, stand 502, good evening.
Alpha, link 57, stand 502, speed 185. Link, where are we?
994 Heathrow ground, roger, taxi via Alpha, link 57, stand 501, good evening. Stand 501 via Alpha, link.
Let's just see if we can go to parking stand, continue.
Red 48 Alpha, this whole position now you've gone the wrong way, so we have to wait behind the company 320, so taxi via Bravo, stand 532 and just wait for the company 320 ahead to start moving.
I know where we are. It's quite complex, guys, but where are we going? We're basically going to go right the way down here. We're going to turn right, taxi across the front of Terminal 5,
do it once there.
and then go into link 57 and stand 202. Or 502, sorry.
Should 514, apologies, contact ground 121.7, goodbye.
How busy is it? Heathrow tonight? It's not too bad.
Shuttle 4 Delta, stand 534, ready for start.
taxi into the stand.
I'll call you back in 4 minutes.
Which is fine.
1445, ready hold.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed the stream, give it a little thumbs up for the
taxi via Bravo,
panic that ensued.
Bravo, hold short echo, 1445.
Shuttle 80 kilo behind the passing company Airbus 319
so
the second aircraft
in here
behind you,
and down
stand
Alpha.
517, push and start approved, face north.
Is north, start road after the flooding of aircraft pass around the shuttle.
British Airways Airbus 319 the second one to pass.
Roger, 315.
Busy at Heathrow again. Sounds quite exciting, guys. I'm not sure what's going on with the weather. Our wind was the same throughout that flight, which isn't ideal, and it probably makes the controller's job a little bit more difficult because I'm doing different speeds based on the wind.
Tango, Heathrow ground, Roger. I will call you back in 6 minutes.
So, where are we off to, guys? We can just take in the sights as we go down here. Let's turn on a light. There's a big 777 it looks like over there.
Shuttle 6 November, taxi
Peep, here we come, guys.
56 to join Bravo, hold short
So he's
echo.
taxiing down there.
Taxi link 56, join Bravo, hold short echo, short 6 November.
And then what we're going to do, guys, is go straight on, and there's a taxi on the left. We take the second one and we're going to loop round to this side of the building. And then we'll be golden. Taxiing in tandem.
Shuttle 6 November at Bravo, give way to the two aircraft, British Airways Airbus 320, British Airways Airbus 319, the passing right to left on Bravo.
Okay, at Bravo, we'll give way to 320.
Which is amazing. What's this man doing in his van? What are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Come on.
You read 1445, contact Heathrow ground
Right.
121
Am I following you?
goodbye.
No.
117, goodbye, 1445.
Yeah. Get on.
Libra 220 at Bravo, give way to a British Airways Airbus 320 passing left to right.
So link 57
Roger, give me
is
traffic at Bravo
down
220.
here to the left.
Shuttle 4 Delta, stand
502 is the second
534,
stand
push and start
from
approved,
the,
face north.
from the right. I mean, we made it, guys. Took a lot longer than I expected. It's 9 o'clock local time. I just thought we were going to get down by 8:30, guys, but decided to do a few laps of London, didn't we? The reason he didn't make me turn left into my stand, so our stand is basically this one here. If we turn left down the shortcut route, we would met this guy head on. That would not have gone down well with the controller. He sounds a little bit stressed with all the work he's probably got on at the moment. So, hey guys, as we come into parking, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the struggle that was the go around, but we'll do a
Shuttle
bit
6 November,
of
at
debrief
Charlie,
and
give
we'll
way
learn
to
from
the
it.
company, British
I've been
Airways
Simscott
Airbus
185, guys.
320, crossing right to
If you're
left.
new to the channel, thanks for watching.
At Charlie, give
Hit the
way
like
to
button,
company
subscribe. We
H
do some pretty cool things here. Very happy to take comments about what we can do to make things more entertaining. But look, we'll shut down here, and appreciate you guys joining us tonight. Alright, have a good evening.
Charlie, kilo, just confirm me, push and start is approved, face north.
Yeah, the better pushback's not been very nice tonight, but we'll push back when able.
Roger.